We're here, it's Breeders' Cup Friday. As you can tell, the atmosphere is buzzing. Guys, how excited are you to be here? The atmosphere is buzzing. We're going to kick our show off with an interview with Mike Smith and Johnny Velazquez on the Breeders' Cup Classic.
And there's something about Breeders' Cup, man. I'm telling you, man. You could be dead in the grave and it'll bring you back to life, man. Of course, I got Taiba in the Classic, and we all know who's in there, man. Flightline's in there, and he's been a beast.
But I tell you what, I think it's going to change to here, though.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to change here.
Right,
it's going to change here now. I think your horse had a really good chance. I think life is good being in here, and Flightline being in there, and with speed, and the way the track was playing, it was a dead track, you know. So it was really hard to win on the lead here, though.
I would have to say this is one of the toughest Breeders' Cup Classics I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, definitely,
absolutely. If not the toughest. I mean, it's going to be that hard to win. I think now, Johnny, I mean, although we're both, well, I'm not going to put you quite up there with me. I'm
in your heels. I'm in your heels.
I'm about 3/4 length in front of you. You know, but I think our longevity has to do with our lifestyle as well. We're both taking very good care of our bodies, although we've both been injured, you know, a time or two, pretty good.
More than a time or two, but
I mean, all in all,
yeah.
it's never really hindered us any or held us back. Look, the horses they do all the hard work, man. And it's great just to have that experience and to have that time. And if you keep your body in good shape, I can see us doing this another year or two, buddy.
And then just like Brady does, huh? Keep coming back every year. When they think he's going to retire, he comes back again and show the world, I'm still here and I'm the best. But it hooks you up. This is what we come back again, because when you're in this kind of races and the big excitement and all these good horses, and all of a sudden you're in it, it brings you back to life, like you said, and winning
Nothing
one,
like it.
you hooked again.
Nothing like it.
Another year.
And the only way you're going to feel that feeling again is to do it again. So
Absolutely.
We gotta do it again, buddy.
Yeah.
Another Breeders' Cup.
Well, on the subject of champion jockeys, I caught up with the one and only Frankie Dettori on his ride on Mishra. So you've just come back from warm Australia then?
Warm Australia, yes. Actually, because I was watching the guys in Melbourne. It was pouring down with rain. And that's me, my shorts and flip-flops and sunglasses, walking around Bondi Beach. I thought, brilliant. And then I come to this. Wow, what a difference.
Yeah, and you've got coats and jeans and everything on. Now listen, it's great to have you back at the Breeders' Cup, and you've got the ride back on Mishra. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, good, yes. So listen, I've been keeping an eye on him all year. He said a lot of bad luck. It was bad luck in the Eclipse. Didn't get the trip in the King George, still mile and a half. Then he ran on soft ground. He got beaten by Baid, who was the best horse in the world. So
not bad to be beaten by Baid.
Exactly. So he had a lot of, but it's been around the block.
Well, he's just as well travelled as you, Frankie.
Yes,
so.
And he's in great order. I'll be honest with you. I rode him this morning. I'm looking forward to riding him. He's got his swan song, and it's a good ride to have.
He's been a wonderful horse. Will you feel somewhat emotional in his last ever race?
Well, he's done so much for racing. You know what I mean? He's one of the highest earner in British history. So, he's left his mark. He's made a good impression himself in the last 3 years. He's been in every big race that you can name, and it's an honour for me to be able to ride him and give him his last ride, his last goodbye.
No pressure, Frankie.
Been there before.
Who do you think your best shot is? Can you give us a name?
I think they all go under the radar with as good a chances as any.
Frankie, thank you, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, as you can see, it's absolutely buzzing here at the moment, but I was lucky enough to get a private tour of Keeneland with the wonderful Mary.
Ready, steady, go!
So this is the third time that we've had a Breeders' Cup. We had it here in 2015, and we all know what happened in 20.
Year.
Yes, American Pharoah won the Grand Slam of thoroughbred racing right here.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go see some horses.
Now, Mary, how long have you been here before?
I've been here 7 years.
Do you still find it a privilege to get this behind-the-scenes look at these horses up close?
It's never work when you love what you do.
So how many would you expect this weekend?
over 40,000 for Friday and over 50,000 for Saturday.
That's incredible.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. And where are we heading next?
Actually, we're going to go to the jockeys' quarters.
Oh, we're going to the jockeys'
The
quarters.
coveted
Let's
jockeys'
go.
quarters. Follow me.
Jockey for a minute. Let's go.
And this is the silks room. We are just actually getting in more of the silks for the races for Friday and Saturday.
A room of colours.
Yes, quite the
Splash of
rainbow.
colour. Yeah. So the sycamore tree's been here forever?
Yes, it was about 25 feet tall when it was planted here. And we guess it to be anywhere between 110 and 125 years old.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So, sales pavilion. So you've also got
Yes.
sales here as well.
We do. Come on in.
Thanks, Mary.
You're welcome. And here's where the magic happens.
Wow.
In the September sale, we had six books. We sold in 12 days over 2,800 horses to the tune of over $400 million.
Wowzers. I mean, this is the view, isn't it?
It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's like mesmerizing up here, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. I never tire of this space.
No.
You know, and then we got this beautiful turf track, which is actually partially bluegrass. You've heard
No, I don't.
Kentucky is the bluegrass state, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're looking at bluegrass right here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's
You
fascinating.
see sort of a blue hue to it.
Yeah. I didn't know that was an actual thing. This whole tour has been absolutely fascinating to me, and what a way to end it.
Yes.
In this amazing place on the 4th floor,
Yeah.
with a view like this, watching the horses go round. So Mary, thank you for an
it's my
amazing
pleasure.
tour. Thanks, Mary.
My pleasure. Come back.
I will.
Well, a place that we didn't quite get to see on our tour was the winner's enclosure just behind me. And a man that's no stranger to here is Mr. John Gosden. And we caught up with him on his chances this weekend.
Well, we made the decision after the Prix d'Anne to wait and go give her a nice holiday to the Nassau, then a good gap to the Opera. She ran a brilliant race from a horrible draw, and she's in good form here. She looks great in her coat. I mean, she pretty well handles anything. I mean, I think most horses like good ground. It's my experience in life. So it's good but if you like quick ground, it's going to be your scene. But obviously, in these races, you need luck in running. I know about that in this particular race a couple of times, getting boxed in. You know, it's cool weather for them, which obviously coming out of our autumn is. I remember when we went to Miami once, a lot of the horses coming in for the Breeders' Cup found the heat and the humidity tough on them, whereas they like San Bernardino because it's a dry, there's no humidity in San Bernardino when we go there. Look, she's here, she's in good form. She hasn't been over-raced this season, and we always did plan to go to Longchamp and here at the end of the year. So it's too many times the Breeders' Cup, European trainers learnt the hard way. You can't come as an afterthought. It rarely works. You nearly have to sort of plan it from a long way out. And I think a lot of people do that now, where they used to not in the old days.
Well, we all know that John Gosden has had a pretty good history here at the Breeders' Cup with fillies, and you only have to look back at 2018 with Enable. But there are many other ways to win here this weekend, and we put Mike and Johnny up to a test just here on this lawn. Let's see how they got on.
Oh, it's about to tip. That is crazy. That is crazy. How you doing, John Velazquez?
And I'm Mike Smith. All right, here we go. I go first? Might as well not wait till the end, man.
Good job, Mikey. Look at Mikey has a good hand. He has a good hand.
Here it goes.
No,
No.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Come on, it's gotta drop now, man. There's no way it doesn't drop. No, don't wait for it.
I have to. Wow, Mike, good job. Oh! Pressure's on me now.
Look at that, Mike. Wow.
Oh, it's about to tip.
Freaking Mike, wow. Oh!
I knew that was gonna happen.
That's it. That is crazy. That is crazy.
I can't believe it lasted that long.